Hello, it's Lee Cassidy from Tactile Technology, and today I'm just going to give you a quick intro into our event for next week on the 28th, and some of the speakers we've got and the time for those slots. So let's quite quickly jump in and show you what we've got on offer for you. So we're kicking off at 1 o'clock on the 28th, and our first thing is an introduction to the event by myself, just covering off what we're going to do for the day and where we're going with it. Next on there is we've got Eric Cook, and Eric Cook's going to talk about observability. So going through what you can do around monitoring cloud environments, but utilizing things like artificial intelligence and machine learning to actually give you much more than that. Following on from that, we've actually got a number of sessions. One of them's about using SQL in containers, how you can get better performance, but you can also move existing applications that you have that are SQL based over into a container platform with minimal change. And that's Ross Cooper Smith and myself are going to cover that off. We've also got a session with Nikki Willebrand talking about the myths and magics of cloud native. And then we'll have a break for networking at that point. So there'll be 15 minutes of networking with your peers through the system, very straightforward to operate. The next keynote we'll have then is Eric Jan Franzen, who's going to talk about the power and the challenges of using cloud native, because there are some real benefits, but there are some interesting challenges as well to be able to move into that environment. So we'll have some good insight from Eric Jan Franzen on that. Following on from that, we'll have a number of sessions. One of them is how you create a private cloud from Ross Cooper Smith. And we're also going to cover cloud application at scale with Boris Kudchev is going to cover that. Another break then for networking, and then we're going to have another keynote from Ross Cooper Smith talking about how you can build out a private cloud environment. So it's something a lot of people are looking at, as well as having public cloud, actually having a private cloud environment, and Ross is going to cover all that. Then we're going to have a panel discussion. We're going to have all our speakers, and we're going to be talking about hybrid cloud, whether it's fact or fiction, if people are using it, why they're using it, and the challenges you might have because of, jumping between different environments, having slightly different ways to manage them, and also different ways to monitor and control it. So we're going to cover that with all of our panel. And then finally, we'll close off between 4:45 and 5 o'clock, just finishing off what we discussed, giving some feedback from any of the comments we've had in the day, and then we'll be all closed up by 5 p.m. Just to ensure you've got the details, the actual event is on the 28th. It starts at bring my banner up. It starts at 1 p.m. on Wednesday the 28th. I'll put in the notes for this event, for this post, the actual registration link, so you can actually join and register for that. And I'll put that in a few minutes once we've completed this video, and hopefully see a number of you on the day. If any of you've got questions for any of our panel, piece, please put them either as a direct message to me through LinkedIn, drop me an email to lee.cassidy@tactiletechnology.com, or put them as a message on the post that this video's gone out on, and we can add that to the list of things we're going to discuss next week on the 28th. The other thing is, each day this week we're going to be doing some videos with our speakers. So tomorrow we've got Ross Cooper Smith at 10 o'clock in the morning, giving you an intro to his sessions, and also we've got Eric Jan Franzen in the afternoon at 2 o'clock, going through what he'll be speaking about and giving you an introduction to him. As we go through the week, we'll add in other speakers, Eric Cook, Nikki Willebrand, and other people as we go through the week. So please, join us on the 28th. It's going to be a great event. Some quite interesting subjects to talk about around cloud native. A lot of people, are looking at this as being a key thing for them to move their business forward for the next 12 to 18 months. So it'll be worthwhile you joining us to actually see what you can actually do with that platform. So utilizing cloud native for your business. Thank you very much, and hopefully see you on the next session we do, which will be tomorrow morning with Ross Cooper Smith, going through his keynote and his session that we're running together around SQL Server in a container. Thank you very much.